You know the feeling. It's that deep, settling exhale you didn't know you were holding. It's the way you can be in a room with them, saying nothing, and feel completely at ease. It seems simple, like just being together, but inside your mind, something ancient and profound is clicking into place. Why does being with family feel so uniquely comforting? It's not just memory, it's a psychological homecoming. First, let's be clear. Family here means your psychological home, the people who speak your native emotional language. This feeling creates a paradox. These are the people who can irritate you like no one else, yet whose presence physically calms you. If that seems confusing, you're not broken. You're experiencing the full spectrum of human attachment. The comfort exists because of the history, not in spite of it. Let's start with your biology. From the moment you step outside, your nervous system is in a gentle scan. It's asking, am I safe? This is your neuroception at work. But walk into the space of your family, the scan stops. The unique smell of the home, the familiar soundscape of voices and creaks, these are pre-verbal signals that bypass your thinking brain. They whisper, you are known here. Your vigilance dials down because your body recognizes this as the original safe harbor. But there's something deeper happening, co-regulation. You are borrowing their calm. When you sit with them in quiet companionship, your nervous systems synchronize. Your breathing slows to a familiar rhythm. Your exhale lengthens. This is why you can fall asleep on their couch in the middle of the day. It's a biological handoff. Your body is saying, the watch is over. I can stand down. Now, think of your life as a story. With everyone else, you are summarizing, editing, starting at chapter 12. With family, you don't need a summary. They are the archivists of your narrative. They remember the dog, the nickname, who you were before the heartbreak or the career. In their eyes, you are not just your current role. You are all your ages at once. This gives you something rare, self-continuity. In a world that asks you to constantly reinvent, they anchor you to a continuous self. You are not alone in your own history. Your life is witnessed. This leads to the most precious gift, the suspension of the performance. The world often values you for your potential. Here, you are valued for your existence. You are granted a sacred exemption from having to be interesting, productive, or optimized. You can wear the soft clothes. You can be quiet. You can revert, just for an afternoon, to an old, effortless role, the baby, the debater, the peacemaker. It's a psychological vacation from the exhausting work of self-creation. And here is where it gets interesting. This same environment holds the old blueprints. That's why comfort can flip so quickly into frustration. You might feel 15 again in an argument, and old tenderness gets brushed. This isn't a flaw, it's proof of the depth. The brain doesn't separate the good memories from the complex ones here. It presents the whole file. The comfort and the friction are two sides of the same coin of deep familiarity. As you grow older, this feeling evolves. It's not static. In childhood, it was the baseline. In young adulthood, it might have been something to leave. Now it becomes a chosen return, a touchstone. You start to crave not just the people, but the specific psychological state they provide, the state of being embedded, of being a known character. This is why we crave comfort food or rewatch old shows. We're seeking echoes of that sensory and narrative sanctuary. In the end, this comfort is your mind's way of regulating emotion in the most holistic sense. It's an anchor in time, a blanket woven from shared history. It reduces the mental load of explaining yourself. It gives you predictability in life's chaos. It's not about a perfect past, it's about a profound sense of return. So, if you feel that shoulder drop when you walk through that door, know what it is. It's your biology, your story, and your weary social self aligning in a rare moment of peace. It is human, it is flawed, and it is deeply, profoundly natural. There is nothing to fix here, only a feeling to recognize, and perhaps to simply receive.